brain. It's time to punch a brain. We have to go find the Elder Brain, which I think we just left beside a pool. Because we got to an area with a bunch of rats. And, I got severe warnings that I should not proceed further, so I have a pretty good idea of where I need to go. So we're gonna go straight there today. I don't know how much more after this there is. I'd imagine it's fight the brain, get cinematics. So those are your spelling words for this week. Study up.
Breathe deep and move.
Once you enter this place, there's no turning back. You will no longer have access to your camp or the items stored there. New players will not be able to join your party. Do you wish to proceed? Yes.
Pristine darkness in every direction. Silence, but for the gentle, rhythmic slap of water on rock as your vessel cuts through.
Sit down. This has like Indiana Jones movie kind of vibes, doesn't it?
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
Can you smell it? The brine. It's infused with... The brain is here.
Never wanted the easy path.
Mufus started conversation. Okay.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
You think you know why you are
For
here.
goodness!
You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me. You are wrong.
Unfortunate. Vadix, thank you for the resub for 49 months. I appreciate that. No, I have not beaten this yet. I'm hoping to right now. Ooh.
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
Okay. Strength, intelligence, or constitution. None of these are really great for me. Can I... I guess I'll try strength. Yeah, so this should be, to my understanding, this is the final boss. And then we're going to have a bunch of cinematics after. This is not great. I don't even know if this inspiration is going to be worth it, really. Last one, last inspiration. The worst roll yet. Delightful.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
Maybe I should have, maybe I should have kept those 2 inspiration I had. Okay, so dexterity obviously is going to be the best chance for me. The crown is an unmissable target, setting your sights and trust that you'll strike true. So I have an advantage, but I need to get a 25. Is that a nat 20? That's not a nat 20. That's a derived 20. I just suck. I don't know what to say.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
Is that possible? Let's try intelligence. I don't know what my scores are. Outside of dexterity, I don't know what my scores are. Oh my god. This is rough.
And you had your role to play too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me.
You're welcome?
This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
Shit! No! It's all been leading to this! We stop the brain! Now!
But I'm failing all of my rolls! Dominate the brain with any stat. Oh, I really wish I wouldn't have spent that inspiration earlier. Difficulty class 99? Take it. I don't care. I don't care. I don't deserve to have this. Oh, it's my boyfriend.
It's not over.
Wait, come back, boyfriend. Boyfriend, please. Boyfriend, please. Game over. Whoa, those chairs are floating. Did I lose? Did I just lose the game? I've seen this Marvel movie. Oh, is it forced Ceramorphosis? Or is it just death? Nope, okay. I was right the first time. No pants. Every clothing store is immediately out of business. Through the hat.
I pulled you out just in time. The situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain. No longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. Another brain.
You just made that up. Oh, piss. We're doing so poorly. Boxy Blue says, "Want to know how you'd play single-player games faster? How's that, Boxy?" I thought the Nether Stones were supposed to allow us to dominate the brain. Did you expect this? I'm glad you were there to save me. You pulled me out too soon. I nearly had it. If 3/4 of your stream nights weren't MMOs, Boxy, Lucinda Blue. I swear to God. I know my problems. Thank you very much. You're not wrong. I know this. I know.
Do not exaggerate. You nearly died. I saved you, yet again. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan.
Don't waste the
I guess we're gonna follow you then. I thought we'd just go get to punch a brain, be done with it.
I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed.
We didn't have the time
The
stone.
problem was not the stones. The problem was you.
Oh, well, fuck you,
You can
sir.
make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible move at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it.
Not feeling very uplifted
To
here.
defeat it, you would have to think like an Anithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
Okay, so release the nether stones to the Emperor. Ask if I can become a Lithid, which I'm kind of leaning towards. I want to wield the stones myself. Clearly, I'm not good enough to do that. Or free Orpheus, which we've resisted so far. Everyone knows what you're going to do. Don't pretend. You're right.
In theory, yes. You have embraced transformation so far, but this would be a complete evolution. And you will be an illithid for the rest of your days. Is this really something you would be willing to accept?
Hang on. We need to talk this through. There's so much at stake.
The Githyanki's power will see us through. One last time.
Okay. So this isn't like gonna be some sort of scummy, you're in a Lithid, now you're an NPC sort of situation, is it?
The Emperor might be right, but we're not out of options yet. Let me transform. I'm not long for this world. I can feel it. You can trust me to use the stones as we planned, to defeat the brain and nothing more. It's the perfect solution. Say you agree. Please.
Oh, she said please. She said please.
I'd rather be a mind flayer than have to watch you become one. You still get to live.
Oh,
Do it as you.
piss.
If this is the end for me, let me be the motherfucker who saved the world.
Okay. I've I wanted to be in a Lithid. But how can I resist such a cool ass line, right? That is a gem of a line. Oh, man. Because, I mean, it's effectively her dying wish. Right? Fuck. You haven't heard that line? Oh, because you probably saved her. You probably did all the right things, Boxy. Who am I kidding? But I was well on my way to, like, alright, I'm gonna be in a Lithid and I'm gonna do this. But now I feel bad. I feel like we should let her. I mean, it's her dying wish after all, right? What do y'all think? Think you should do it. I haven't seen what happens to her yet when she becomes a mind flayer. This is your choice. Oh, I know. Yeah, this is what she wants, right? And I would feel real shitty if, like, she's about to die, this is her last wish, and I'm like, nope, I'm gonna be a mind flayer. Woo!
You're very fucking welcome, soldier. If anyone was gonna look even better with tentacles, it was gonna be me. Let's do this.
I trust you have aired opinions and grievances and made your decision. Are you ready to become a Mind Flayer? Very well. I had the means to evolve you. I took this one from the Nautiloid. I have been nurturing it ever since, priming it for your use. Open your mind to it. Its latent potential will do the rest.
Latent potential. All right, let's do this. I'm ready. Turn me, damn it!
She is transformed. Her body is no longer hers, but her eyes, her heart. She is still Karlach for now. Only there's a hunger in her eyes that wasn't there before.
You feel it, don't you? The hunger. Embrace it. Feed. I'm sure you will learn how to do it more gracefully with time. But you
I
have
chose her
done
right
what
away.
is necessary. The greater challenge now lies ahead of us. The Netherbrain. Come. We must follow the brain's path. This time, we will not fail.
I think I'm
Come,
going to be sick.
it's time to leave.
There goes my appetite for a while.
This is wild. I'm myself, but more. It's like I'm beyond myself. I can sense things I never knew were there. And my engine, it's silent. No heat. No gears. Still there, but no longer threatening to explode. Soldier?
You're going to live.
Yes. Yes. My God. Is it possible? Shit. I'm gonna be alright. I get to be alive. I get to stay. As a hideous monster, sure. But one that can feel, think, live. But I'm still myself, and I know what our mission is. I'm glad I get to do the honors.
I'm glad for you, Karlach. It's hardly the life anyone dreams of, but, well, it's a life.
I'll do you one better than good. Let's do something absolutely legendary.
Be interested to see if you actually get to punch the big brain today for real. Is there that much more to do? Orpheus, what did you have in your body though? Orphic ring, confusion.
Let's see what this does.
She can't be controlled by any fucking elder brains with Orpheus's power. Saunters out, almost falls off a cliff. Oh, dragons!
Need to find a way through.
Oh, I see. I
Attempt
thought
to sneak past.
this was gonna just be a fight. It's not, is it? I let the Emperor chomp and had a different ending with Karlach where she didn't boom, but giving no details. The tower's probably going to get him. It got me the first time around. Great. So grateful for the votes of confidence. It's not that I think you'll fail so much as there's a ton of combat before punching brain. Oh. Oh. I assume we get one last long rest opportunity.
Is dark. Chris! You held the future of the people in your hands. How dare you take our prince from us?
Wait, how do you know?
Dare you parade around this abomination?
How do they know? You think this chapter took you 3 hours? Holy shit. Plus the brain fight, which I had to attempt 3 times. Persuasion. Good, kill me, the only one who can prevent the grand design. Okay, game. Okay.
Silence. You've made your choice, and I've made mine. Tarzeth!
Okay, so Karlach has that new ability. Need the brain out to save scum a few. Once I figured out the tricks to it.
Cry about it.
Yeah, apparently she keeps all of her normal abilities plus gets at least that one mind flare one. She's probably the most physical combat ready mind flare ever at this point. I'm just now realizing I have the Emperor. See that one there. Yeah, the Fallout show is really good. Like I said the other day, I wanted to cry at the end, not because it was particularly sad or anything, but I was just so happy they didn't screw it up. Yeah, definitely finish watching it, for sure.
Another?
Come on, can't stay idle. Best be on my way. Breathe quiet. Move with care. What's inside?
We have lost much already, and we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate
it's Walmart.
needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. this is the one you spoke of.
That is indeed the one who purged my home of a terrible evil. My father, Ketheric. There's no one I'd trust more to protect this city.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
My Iron Hand gnomes brought enough explosives to level.
Hey, it's all our friends.
You winning, son? Just show us where we're needed.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield. And I hold her sword.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
We don't know yet, Mom. We got a game.
Sure what I have to offer.
Avengers are assembling as we speak.
But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
You do your best,
The
Volo.
journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more, and I would die a proud man if I died this day.
My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join the fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. No matter what form you take.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us, and not a moment too soon.
Look at all the people I saved, Boxy.
Is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you.
Wait, what roll did I just make? Don't give in to fear. Yeah, I said a good thing. Yay! Yay!
Well said.
Words.
We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Balduran's grace be with you.
You feel a tickle of
save
mirth in the
war.
Emperor's thoughts. If they only knew the truth.
Go forth, allies. Your allies have pledged to help you. You can summon them during combat with the whatever that is button. Okay. Could have saved more, Boxy. You ass.
I should speak up.
We stand ready to help you, as you helped us.
Failed insight? What?
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smart to sneaks in. The Skelly boy said I could stay if I sold you stuff. So hurry up. Go, bye.
Oh man, funny. Alright, so this is the last spend all your gold opportunity, I guess. Let's buy some scrolls and arrows. I never use these things. I guess just buy everything, right? Don't forget the healing potions. Alright, I guess that's probably good.
Don't go dying. I'll be real mad.
Yeah, I was like, I don't remember saving that dude. He just sneaked in.
Here we go.
Dragons overhead. Stay low.
Waste the step.
Fall back! Fall back! Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running!
Mind Flayer! Mind Flayer!
It's over.
There's a glimmer of something beyond his words, but in a moment it's gone, consumed with fear.
One last run, then we're clear.
These boots have seen everything. Wonder if the gods are watching me. Let's get this over with.
Oh, there's an ogre! So many friends! Oh my god, I totally forgot about the iron flask. Thank you for that. I knew I was gonna forget it. I just throw it? Yes. What the hell? Pokemon! How the fuck does fly work?
true.
This positioning is the real enemy.
Become absolute.
Who is Mistress of Souls?
Swift as my feet can carry me.
Damn, my healer's taking a beating. That's what I was worried about. Excuse me, incubating? So is this the fight you died to, Vadix?
Finding my way.
Because this is going great for me. Hey Taku, good morning. Yeah, this is at the end, so spoilers. Yeah, this is my main character. Inching closer to the end. Whenever I do another playthrough, it's gonna be Dark Urge for sure. Don't forget NPCs to offer their axe, bows, and wands. Oh right, I totally forgot about them. Enjoy your luck, Boxy. Yeah, I'm trying to save the allies for brain punching if I can help it. But I did forget to. You gonna try your hardest to save the tieflings? How many outposts are there? What do the Nautiloid tanks do? They're just explosives, right? Oh, Will's down now, that's a prop. Wait a second, 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 wait a second. Karlach was never here. Karlach was never here. Oh my god, I was like, where the hell? Christ. That explains so much. Is she locked out of the fight? I think she's locked out of the fight. Oh man, are you kidding me? And am I just skipping my turns until she gets there? Oh, that's pretty shitty. Oh man, that feels so bad. Yeah, so the door locked and she just didn't get to participate in the battle.
It's close. No doubt there'll be others.
Fight salvaged.
Take you.
My faith protects me.
Time to get going. Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
Wait, we're climbing the nether brain?
Think you can take me?
I don't even know anymore, Jake.
Nautiloid artillery. Steer clear.
Well, I would love to. Let's try to get us out of here. Okay. 55 thieves tools. Yeah, let's keep giving it a shot, I guess. Oh, okay. I finally found the one lock I can't pick in this game.
Moving.
Ta-da!
Thanks, Cake. Alright, the way is clear.
Nothing important is ever easy.
Everyone move out of the artillery. Where? Hello? I'm invisible. Okay, I mean, that's not going to be a problem for anything, is it?
On Victor's path.
No, I'm at the tower. Yeah, Shadowheart keeps falling behind. Alright, that cost me a dimensional door, scroll. How do you like it?
Fight. Let's go. Softer than a whisper. No holding back.
Can't give up.
They won't stop coming. We need to get past them. Aye, aye.
No choice but to keep going. Time to press ahead.
I'm glad they know how to use fly, because I sure don't.
haste.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I wish my character wasn't invisible. It would be a little easier to see what the hell is going on with it. But I guess my rogue is just that good now. Okay, did we make it out of the tower?
Cursed to put my hands on it.
The trick was have one character rush to the top. It saves you a lot of pots and spells. Yeah, the maneuvering was a little tricky. But it only got burnt once, and I used a dimensional door scroll.
Charmer.
Alright, so everyone has their psychic resistance elixirs up. I assume it's going to be needed fighting a giant brain.
I've got a long road ahead. Moving in.
crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Netherstones.
What the hells are those things?
There you are. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by God. The fury of a vermin. The pride of Baldur's Gate. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls.
Maybe I should have gone with fire resistance.
It's mine. I'll cast the spell. I'll make the brain supplement.
Is this just a rush to the top? I don't see this as interactable. So I don't know, but it seems like it sure is, right?
Soldier.
So we can only summon one friend at a time.
Can't slow down.
So I assume the plan is just rush there and try to get Karlak to cast a spell.
Holding back.
Okay, so she's hella close now.
I won't give in.
Operation Escort the Package.
Forever dauntless. 2 steps at a time.
And we still have Divine Intervention just in case shit, I guess? Is this the final battle, or do you know? I assume it's the final battle. Everything has been leading to dominating the Elder Brain. I was told the final point minus the Elder Brain fight is 3 hours, and I'm coming in under that.
Over there.
Where do I go from here?
So just protect her?
Breathe deep and move.
2 steps at a time.
Oh, that's bullshit. I knocked them off and they flew back automatically.
Hurry! Get to the brain and cast the spell to compel it to submit. I'll cover you.
Is the Emperor necessary for this fight? Did I do it?
You feel it. A sudden shift. The brain is weakening. Its grasp of itself slipping. This is your chance. Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
Feeble resistance. Absolute freedom.
Its will is weakening. Let's finish this.
Watch this!
Oh no, we're still going.
Away in. Go! 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 Now is the chance. Its will is weakening. Eliminate the nether brain and let the Sword Coast be free. Stopping us.
On I go. is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
Oh, they can't follow me in, can they? Alright, Miso, no worries.
This is it. Its will is weakening. Battle favors the fearless. Two steps at a time.
Onward.
Excuse me, what? Oh no! Oh, oh no! Okay. Do I revive them or do I just... I feel like that might be a mistake.
One day I'll catch a break.
So what is the range of divine intervention? Is it just because I can't really tell. Oh wait, hold on. I can try to res everyone? Yeah? No, that didn't do shit. Alright, well that healed her, I guess. That's something. Fucking suck it, brain.
Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued. At last. This is its death rattle.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
This is it, soldier. This is what we fought for. Time to end this thing.
The brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of Karlak's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
No more tadpoles, brain. It's time to die.
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lipids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Yeah, I know what was happening there. Yeah, it's falling on everything. Wow. How about that freeze? Thanks, graphics card.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Take a moment. Savor our victory. Long may the coast winds carry our names. My powers, they're draining. Just like Mazora said they would. A small price to pay in the grand scheme of things. The city will cheer us, but it is the triumph itself, the very smiting of evil, that should lift our hearts.
I can't feel the tadpole. They must have all died with the brain. That means we can't turn into mind flayers. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with being a mind flayer, of course.
It's all right. I knew what I was doing.
I have crossed blades with countless warriors among the tears of Selûne, but none so resilient as you.
Yeah, that was a choice, Jake, for her to become a Lithid. Yeah. We could have done it ourselves, or we could have empowered the Emperor, or we could have let Karlach have that as a dying wish. And though I was steered straight forward to becoming an Illithid, as Boxy indicated, I couldn't resist Karlach doing that as the last thing she wanted to do before she died.
I did, didn't I? I saved the fucking world. And I think I might live long enough to tell the tale too.
Skvar, you may have succeeded, but I have failed. Gith's son is dead, and Vlaakith has abandoned me. I will be hunted by her Inquisition to the ends of the world. I must leave. I have nothing more to gain by being here.
Nope.
For you, it was under your watch that my prince was slaughtered. You had the means to free Orpheus, but you chose not to. It is true you helped me end the Grand Design, but the path you chose has cost my people greatly. I will thank you, but I will not stay for you.
The eye rolliest of eye rolls.
Goodbye, Dragon Riders. I wish you the best. In your home plane, preferably.
With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city. Smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Gionthar. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. With the crown in my hands, I would be unstoppable. The casts I weave would be mine to command.
Sneak attack! Sneak attack! Sneak attack!
I would be more than the greatest wizard who ever lived. I would be a god. Want, need, deserve. Choose whatever word you prefer. But it is what I'm going to do. Mystra has dictated the terms of my potential for long enough. The crown would grant me control of my own destiny at last. Think of all I could achieve. All that I could grant to those whose ambitions are restrained by Mystra's yoke. I could raise a new Netheril, right here in Faerun. I thought you were wise enough to recognize that I am not the man I once was. It seems that we've come to an impasse. I stand on the threshold of divine ascension, and you would try to keep me grounded. It's not your fault. I can hardly expect you to understand. But nor will I relinquish this chance because you're unwilling to imagine a world where I succeed. Ah, I will never forget you. That much I promise. And if one day you feel differently, I would be honored to have you as my chosen.
I knew I should have slapped that hand when it came through the portal. Oh wait, I think I did.
Miss him, though I hope he proves to be a kindly god. I've had my fill of the tyrannical sort. Though I hope he has the mettle needed to face Mystra. She will not yield willingly, I fear. A new chapter awaits. Let us make haste.
So, what now? I don't know about you, but I could use a flagon, or 3 of ale.
Oh, Will. Oh, Will.
Excellent. Let's see if the elf song's still standing. Their Golden Sands brew goes down real easy.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I hope you are wrong, my friend.
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the Mind Flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
Whatever the next step, the path will still be there come morn. There is no harm in taking a moment to honor the fallen. Then, quite honestly, to sleep.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid Empire. No Death God's tyranny.
Oh, look at Scratch!
You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate. Six months have passed since you defeated the Netherbrain. And since then, you have seen more of life than you ever thought possible. You are greeted as a savior, a champion, a hero. But sometimes you feel like something else entirely. An adventurer, a traveler, a survivor. You faced down the gods. You thwarted the grand design. Anything seems possible. But before you can write the next chapter of your story, you must end this one.
With a long rest.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
I don't think they did reveal who Withers is.
I cannot remember the last time I heard the ballad of the endless spring reformed.
Well now, you can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to. Ah, how nice to be understood again. I have spent the past months bickering with builders and bankers, all to restore the city exactly as it was. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers, same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon, same cisterns overflowing, huh? Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing. Not so for my daughter. Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To organize the craftsmen. Though she spends more time locking up comrades for pocketing aid funds. They might learn a thing or two, if they don't expel her. Again. There is still much to do. People to house. A Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less. The songs of my suffering will break hearts from here to the Hordelands, I am sure. Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
She's talking about you, Vadix.
A pity mutton chops no longer hold any temptation.
For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. I never imagined we'd be standing toe-to-toe on this day, in this place. Nothing but allies, I always told myself. A necessary partnership. But in spite of every strained word, every barbed glance, seeing you brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's head. It's nice to hear it. It's taken a dozen Gish's talents, a few stolen psi crystals, and 2 10 days of effort to conjure my projection. Worth it, I'd say. I miss this place. This Fey Run. We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith. No need to pretend. I know the word means little to you. Shraktalor is the capital of the Githzerai, an exiled people. Once kin with mine until the madness of civil war ripped out one sky into 2. Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to their god king Zerith Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance. Sometimes. But I don't need the Githzerai to fight for us. Just with us. Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. He is also a near deity. Should the Githzerai join us, we could topple the City of Death in a red dragon's blink. Should they refuse, I carry on. Gravity pulls me in but one direction. I am the comet. I will not rest until I burn
Who's clapping in the
and
background?
smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my undeniable charm. And to you, always. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right? Mingle. But don't think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
The only thing I fear is the ever-growing...
You would think someone of my vintage would be inured to the passage of time. Yet these past 6 months have seemed endless without your company. But now, our paths cross once more. Our differences are insignificant compared to our shared experiences and achievements. We are a rare breed. We should let bygones be bygones. In that case, nothing more needs to be said. Farewell.
I didn't really talk to that guy. Sorry, y'all.
I want to have a word.
There you are.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Always, my friend. But the villain I must needs slay today is my greatest yet. A deadline. You won't be surprised to find I'm soon to publish a little holiday read about our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm? Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation. But you mustn't let me hog your attention all night, my friend. You've many friends to chat to, and I'd love to listen in.
Left is right, and Tressem's a cat's.
Goodness. Was Faerun always so dull? Still, at least the company was worth the trip, if not the view. I told you I would, didn't I? I imagine you're wondering how all this came to be. The finer points of divine ascension are beyond mortal comprehension, I'm afraid, but I can provide a rudimentary sequence of events. First, I retrieved the crown of Karsus and reforged it using a series of precise and highly complex Netherese incantations. Then, I used it. As you know, the orb within me was the half-formed Karsite Weaver. Magic left incomplete by Karsus' self-destruction. I finished it. Using the crown of Karsus, I turned it into a new form of magic, fused with my being, driven by my purpose. And then I put it to work. As expected, Mystra was unwilling to hand over the reins of the weave, so I've claimed dominion over another area which I've passing familiarity. Ambition. I offer them nothing. I inspire them to seize their destinies for themselves. Great as the heights I've reached thus far may be, I've not forgotten my humble origins. In fact, they're central to my doctrine. Those drawn to the Galarian Creed don't merely seek my guidance as the impressive, all-powerful being I've become. Ambition is about beginnings. It's not just about the heights, but the lows that preceded them. I was nothing. A drifting dust mote of a wizard, abandoned by my goddess, my powers lost, my reputation destroyed. And look at me now. I'm their proof. Proof their hopes are not barren wastes, but the loamy soil in which their future achievements will flourish. Proof that with ambition, anything is possible. Ao would prefer to let the cosmic dust settle from my unexpected ascension before considering my right to grant my followers such power. I'm sure it'll come around in a millennium or so, and by then my creed will be something to reckon with. There are already several shrines in my honor scattered across the outer reaches of Thay, and rumors of a very prominent temple under construction in Arm. This is only the beginning. I believed in you for so much of our journey. It's a pity you won't do me the same courtesy. I suppose it was foolish to expect a mortal to understand.
I mean, once he started going off on God crazy, I would have sneak attacked him.
Tara, did you just hiss at me?
Sorry, it's a reflex when I clap eyes on something distasteful.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth. What is it?
I couldn't end the game without seeing Scratch again.
A familiar invitation. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism. He whines. Less talk, more throw. Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement.
Gods, I smell like a 70-year-old cinder. Withers yanked me from Avernus with my blade halfway through a Cambion's belly without so much as a chance at washing up. I'll forget all that. By the stars' light and the moon's glow, it's so good to see you, and I've got so much to tell you. The Hell Hunt's no mere duty. It's a thrill. The demons I've disintegrated, the devilkin I've bled, the stories I could share. I don't suppose you'd indulge me. Yes, but just the one, or I'll be yammering all night. You want to hear about the Amnitsu at the Styx, the three-tusked Orthon, or the invading Goristroy? Styx devils, they're called. They usually prefer the frozen wastes of Stygia, but Zariel's got a few of her own for guarding the River of Blood. Fat bastards, all of them. Was on the heels of Amerigan who'd been stalking the wild hills and sprinted a little too close to the Styx. I felt my mind start to drain, an Amnitsu speciality. Bought just enough time for one of its minions to grab me and dangle me over the river. Could feel the Styx tugging at my memories as I hung over it, eager to drink me dry. Good thing I never touched foot in the hells without my companion wolf, Lily. She was just the distraction I needed. She nipped at the minion's heels, and I leapt from its grasp, unsheathed my short swords, and rushed at the Amnitsu in a fury. When we'd finished, all that remained was a pair of paltry wings atop a pile of viscera. I've missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side. Go on, the night's young. You shouldn't waste a moment of it. Or waste a single drop of wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself. Oops, did I say half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
Where is Shadowheart?
Beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
Is Shadowheart not here? Best boy in the realms is Scratch's title.
If you'd show up. You can say that with a straight face after all the times I had to come to your aid. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it? I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. I like to think so. Choosing my own path is still something of a novelty for me, but at least I'm free to make my own mistakes. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long. Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
The option is leave. This is getting too real. I'm an introvert. Bye.
Don't be a stranger.
Ah, soldier. How glad I am to see you again. I'd started to wonder if I ever would. I'm sorry I haven't reached out. I guess I wasn't sure what you'd make of me. I've changed so much. But then again, you have too. Stubbornly yourself, aren't you? I suppose I used to be too. But this evolution has shown me parts of myself I never knew existed. For example, my favorite food used to be mutton chops. Do you know what it is now? Brains, soldier. Brains. True. But I've found ways to maintain my values while respecting that which I am. That which made it possible for me to live. I've made arrangements with a healer in the city. When a patient is beyond saving, but still able to speak for themselves, they're offered a choice. They can go as nature intends to take them, or when they're ready, when their goodbyes have been said, their affairs settled, and all that awaits them is pain, I relieve them. When I consume their brains, I am nourished by much more than the physical nutrition. Their memories, from birth to death, become part of me. I've lived hundreds of childhoods, first loves, marriages, feuds, and friendships. I remember them all. And in this way, we all live on together. Thanks, soldier. It feels that way too. It's been wonderful to see you again. Reminds me of old times around the campfire. We used to think becoming a mind flayer was a fate worse than death. I wouldn't trade my life, this life, for anything. Funny how things change, isn't it? Enjoy the night, my friend. I know I will.
Oh my god, that's so sweet. Sweet baby Karlach.
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel? I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that much. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Fantastic game. Fantastic game.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.